Welcome to a brand new podcast. As we rolling along, this is the Oracle 19. And my name is Mr. Greatness. For any business inquiries, if you want to put your brand on this platform, as we expand, keep on expanding worldwide, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. And that's the same email if you want to make a free will offering. Definitely we will appreciate that. Donations definitely will help as we expand worldwide. So that's evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. You can shop online to our baby shopping mall, which is www.evolutionoflondon.com. We have a whole wide range of products: men's, kids, ladies' clothes, jewelry, house products. Over 20 different products, 20,000 different products online. So that's www.evolutionoflondon.com. Also check out evolutionoflondon.org. O-R-G. There you'll find custom clothes, accessories, ebooks for personal as well as business use. And finally, evolutionoflondon.store. S-T-O-R-E. There you'll find lotions, soaps, games, DVDs, and more clothing. So that's evolutionoflondon.store. We have different links to other affiliates, www.linktree.com/evolutionoflondon. There you can support us that way with our affiliates. And we do have a Patreon channel, which we have videos that's not posted on YouTube. www.patreon.com/evolutionoflondon. You can support us that way as well for digital artwork, and we do consulting services as well. Check out the company Royalty 9 International. They make homemade candles, 100% soy wax, 12-ounce jars, from scented to unscented. Now, scented candles is from frankincense, myrrh, jasmine, vanilla, rose, peppermint, just to name a few. If you want to place an order, you can email the company at royalty9international@gmail.com. We will keep you posted when they will upgrade and finally get their website up. You can check them out also on social media, TikTok and Instagram, Royalty9 International. So definitely support the company. The candles is actually amazing. It burns over 35 plus hours. I definitely have some myself. So you can definitely check out Royalty9 International for your luxury candles. Mr. Will, he's been a fitness consultant for over 15 years. So if you want to book a consultation, you can email him at healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. Again, that's healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. And you can support his merchandise. That's www.wjaaccessories.com for custom clothes, accessories, and digital products as well. DJ Panthro is an international DJ, and if you want to book for him to come to your venue, you can email him at djpanthro519@gmail.com. Again, that's DJ Panthro, Panthro, 519@gmail.com. And you can also find him on social media, TikTok and Instagram, and YouTube. YouTube is DJ Panthro 519, and TikTok DJ Panthro 519, and also he have an additional TikTok platform, which is The Real DJ Panthro. That's DA, The Real DJ Panthro on TikTok. Music. Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. You have a whole wide range of different beats. And once you go to his YouTube page, you will see other social media sites. So like, subscribe, and share to Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. And continue to train on YouTube is the Greatness 19 channel. That's our educational channel to open up your third eye. We have over 600 videos, so definitely like, subscribe, and share to the Greatness 19 channel on YouTube, and pass it to your family, friends, and foe throughout social media. We definitely appreciate that. And Mr. Evolution of London, that's our health and wellness channel. Definitely need your guys to subscribe to that also. A lot of great information on health and wellness. So definitely like, subscribe, and share to Mr. Evolution of London on YouTube. Cindy's Place. She has custom clothes, accessories, and ebooks as well. Definitely you can support her brand, www.cindysplace.org. Again, that's www.cindysplace.org. Now the Oracle 19 is on all major platforms. We're on iHeartRadio, Anchor.fm, now Spotify for podcasters, Google, Apple, Spotify, and Amazon Music, just to name a few. So any information I have not mentioned will be in the description box of the Oracle 19 podcast. Rumble.com. You just type in the Oracle 19. You definitely can find us there. Like, subscribe, and share on that platform. The Greatness 19 channel, as well as Mr. Evolution of London. Both of those platforms obviously is on YouTube, so definitely you'll find information in the description box there. And finally, www.theoracle19radio.com. All right. Now, as usual, I always give my perspective/opinion on different topics. This week is no different. And also as a footnote, I need your guys also to check out a lot of the old material. Again, we have over 300 different shows. We have a lot of shows that we be pumping out. And you can check our news channel every Sunday mornings. Around, I would say, around 10 o'clock. It'll be posted there, give or take, between 10 and 12. But every Sunday morning, we have our news channel. And, of course, the shows, the regular podcast, will be Monday and Thursdays. And that's pre-recorded after midnight. So it's Monday mornings, like 12:01. That's when you'll find our information being posted. So Monday and Thursdays is where you can find the shows, and our news channels every Sunday morning. Now, today's topic: will you be a good ex-girlfriend? I know that's kind of weird. Will you be my good ex-girlfriend/wife? And what do I mean? I know y'all guys is like, I know. It's maybe a weird topic, but walk with me and I'm going to explain. Now, will you be my good ex-girlfriend? And a lot of men could attest to this. Again, what do I mean? You know, you were in a relationship, men, and again, it goes well, everything is fine, but then the ball drops. And what do I mean? You're not with that girl anymore, for whatever reason, or wife, for whatever reason. And again, I've always usually go through social media and I find different things, different topics to talk about. And a lot of times, men, when you go through a breakup, you find that she puts your business out there. while you're going together, she loves you, she likes you, really like you. She think you the best thing since sliced bread. She think you are great and wonderful when y'all going together. But how many times, men, you've been in a relationship when you break up from that woman, she is your mortal enemy. She has perfect hate for you. I know most men that been in relationships and had exes, you could attest to this. She puts your business on social media. She badmouth you to your friends and family, whoever she can talk to disrespect you. Especially if the relationship was basically you broke away on a sour note. But how many times I know my experiences, many women, that I've been out with and became now ex girlfriends, they now are my mortal enemy. Unfortunately, they put your business out there, they disrespect you, and yada yada yada. And this is a message to the young men out there. This is why you cannot tell your woman everything and anything. Because we not in the days of old, our grandparents' age, our great-grandparents' age, where modern day women have character and respect. How many times when you met that woman, she had an ex-boyfriend, and she told all personal business about that ex-boyfriend of hers. And I always say, men, what makes you think about it, what makes you think when you break up with her, she won't tell all your business about you? This is why you always cannot tell women anything and everything. Now, is that all women? I would never say all women, but 99.9% of them, leaving the 0.1 to the square root over pi that you might can trust or have proved they get brownie points anyway. But here in modern day North America, if you see it on social media, how these women act. So that's why my question from me to you, something to think about. This title goes, will you be my good ex-girlfriend? Again, a lot of times, these women will definitely turn against you. And then, of course, if you have children with them, and like my cousin used to tell me, you can really bank on it. You know what? A lot of these women tell you, oh, I will never take you to court. I never will do you wrong. I will be this, I will be that. They'll tell family and friends, I will never. And as soon as you break away, this is one way to get at you. They'll take you to court. They definitely take you to court. They will definitely disrespect you through social media if they can. Anything about you that could defame you, they'll talk about your sexual escapades with them, or things you didn't do or lack of, or whatever the case. They will talk about you or your finances, or whatever the case. They will talk about your family or friends, whatever dirt they can find, they will talk about it and put it out there because they have ultimate hate. And if they really truly had love and respect for you, even when you break away, they wouldn't put your name out there. If they really had some type of respect or empathy. So this is what it is in modern day times. A lot of times these women won't be even good ex-girlfriends or good ex-wives. You find a lot of it through social media. How many women, talk disrespect? Look at 50 Cent and Vivica Fox. Look how she defamed his character. That's just one example that popped in my head, but there's many women in the entertainment world that disrespect their exes. And in real life, I'm sure as men, a lot of your exes, disrespected you, put your name out there. And if it didn't happen to you, family or friends of males that these women do it all the time. This is why you cannot let them know all your movements. You cannot let these modern day women know all your finances, what you're dealing with, because they definitely will put it out there. You can bank on that. Because these women are evil to the core, and I talked about that on the previous show. Modern day females are evil to the core. I didn't say all women, of course. I find myself have to give that disclosure because a lot of times people don't listen to the older shows and I give those disclosures. People will say, oh, you say all women and all of this other foolishness. No, but it's majority of women, certainly, especially in North America. There's no loyalty. Loyalty is out the window. You're just dealing with that woman until y'all guys break up. And when you break up and she got a new man, she gonna talk about you. That's the reality. So will she be a good ex-girlfriend or a good ex-wife? Doubtful. You could pretty much bank on that, like clockwork. This is why you men better protect yourself. You better protect yourself with not exposing all your deep, dark secrets and all your information and everything. And then also let's be for real. See, a lot of times these women, all right, I'm going to get a little deep here, but I'm going to say this in an indirect way, maybe, but it's going to come out however it needs to come out. These women need to also have that same fear, too, of you. They also need to know that you have that potential also to put certain things out there. I mean, some people I'm not going to name out there, the way they do things, they have same type of energy. These women think they could put certain. Well, let me rephrase this. These women sometimes feel they could defame a man's character, but they don't realize that there's certain men out there that can do the same thing, that have that potential to defame them. I always say, you always have to have intel on the woman as well. And I make sure on a personal level, I just have intel of a situation. One or the other. And I always say that men, you always got to put yourself in a dominant position where you have intel as well. Because when you have intel as well, that woman won't be so reluctant to say certain things. And if she do, a lot of times because these women don't think, but when they finally start thinking, they will realize that you have intel on them and you can do damage to them allegedly. Now I know this might not make sense to the average person because I might be speaking mumbo jumbo or I might be speaking in codes, which some people think I am. I just leave it as that. But to make it clear, and I'm really watching my words, so this is why I'm kind of fumbling and stumbling. I'm hoping you can understand me, ladies and gentlemen. Men, you better have some intel on a female. I hope that's clear. And number two, if she knows the potential that it could be damaging to her, she might be less reluctant to put things out there about you. That's step number two. A woman must have that fear that it could go both ways. My personal opinion. I hope that was clear. I stand by that. Number three, intel is very important. So any ex that wants to try to defame yours truly or just put false accusations out there, because most females like to lie anyway, just know the potential is there as well on the reversal. I'm very calculated as well on the reversal. I could get very smooth as well. We could take it however you want to take it. And the moral of the story, men, and I'm not trying to make it personal because it's not personal. Really, I don't have this show here is not about my feelings or what I have gone through. Actually, it's not. I'm just trying to give a teachable moment for you men out here to put yourself in a dominant position where you revealing all your information, and then when she moves on and y'all guys break up, then she takes that and defame you, which you find all over social media. These women are evil to the core, and they defaming your character each and every day. And it's wrong, really. And these modern females is not going to be persecuted within law. They're not getting arrested for making false accusations on social media and stuff like that. They just allowed to say that. Of course, you men, if you put some deep stuff out there, the way the court system is, you get charged, you could get in trouble, so forth, so on. But there's always loopholes to everything, man. Number one, don't give all your information out there to a woman. That's number one. This is how you protect yourself. You have to always put yourself in a mindset, suppose y'all guys break up. How much information she have on you to destroy you? That's my question for me to you. What does she know about you that can potentially destroy you? And what information you have on her to keep her at bay, to keep her mouth closed? Just saying. Again, there's no loyalty out here in this day and time. So will you be my good ex-girlfriend or wife? Again, continuing on that topic. These are the things you have to realize. You must protect your neck. I always have a respect factor, a deep respect factor for FBI, CIA, and police. I gotta give them credit. I really do. I love that about the organization. I know, now hear me out. I know you guys might have negative feelings and stuff like that, but I love I really say this, I really love the discipline of law enforcement. I love the discipline of the FBI and CIA and government officials. I love it because you know what? You know one thing about the organization? You're not going to trap them. If you got something on them, you could be damn sure they got multiple things on you. They got a book on you. And to be even factual, they got a book of all of us because, again, they got records of each citizen. Just by having a social security number if you're living in the U.S. And for you Canadians, because I'm speaking of North America, there's the RCMP, equivalent to the FBI. You have a SIN number, equivalent to a social security number. They got intel on you, Canadian citizens, as well. Just punch in your number and your information will come up. They have more on you than you have on them. But make no mistake about it, they got information on us. So if you wanted to talk slick, they got something for you. Make no mistake about it. If need to be. They could dig so deep they could dig so deep in your records, they could find something on you. With social media, with things that you post, or even when you cross the street and there's cameras there, Big Brother is watching. Even when what I call jaywalking. Jaywalking basically when you cross the street and the light is red and you cross in anyway because no cars is there. So you quickly cross the street. You're supposed to wait till the light is green officially, but you just walk anyway because you figure, oh, no cars around, and you want to get across the street and go to your destination. Well, guess what? That's a charge too, misdemeanor. How many times we have done that? All of that stuff builds up. It's intel. If they want to make a big deal out of it. The hundreds of times you've been walking around, crossing the street when the light is red, and the camera's there looking at you, but nobody's paying attention, you think? But all of that is recorded. It's not a big deal. But let you be president or prime minister of the US of A or Canada. All of that intel could come up, especially if someone don't like you within government. I know this might be above what you thinking about, but my point is bringing it home that I respect law enforcement with that aspect of things. They are disciplined. And they have intel on everybody because it's checks and balances. Not only to see what you're doing, but maybe could use it in the future if you say something slick. And I just use jaywalking as one example. There's other examples, hundreds of examples where government can pull up files of you, things that you have done wrong, things that you overlooked. And you have to equate that. Now I'm bringing it back in terms of relationships. Men, you have to always have intel. You have to keep what is called a paper trail, a mental paper trail. Because if that woman goes bad and breaks up with you and she figures she could just talk slick and defaming your character, well, two could play that game, right? If you so choose to. If women want to get slick with the mouth with me, it's war. It's war. This is just jokes. Comedy. Will you be a good girlfriend or a good wife? This ties in. Well, you know what? Let's put it out there. All right, freak it. if you would say with me, if you ex would come slick talk with me, listen, they better be sure that there's no intel that follows them, because if I have intel, we going to war. All right, I said it on sight. We going to war. And we could take it however you want to take it. Just saying. So their best bet is just to fall back and let things ride. But modern day females don't want to let things ride because they bitter and disgusting. They want to destroy characters. And again, you see it all throughout social media. This is not nothing new. You see it every day in your own lives and maybe in your own relationships, especially you men, where women just say bad things or go and mess up your car or just, try to destroy your property and all of this other foolishness. Just know, ladies, there's a small group of men that will go to battle with you. And if you keep on being disrespectful to your ex-boyfriends and just want to be spiteful, not all men turn the other cheek. Just saying. Your character could be ruined too. Among other things can happen to you. And I'm just saying, I wouldn't want to see that from y'all lovely ladies. But again, it can happen. You better be very, very careful how you defaming your ex's character or doing strange things that you shouldn't be doing. Just let things roll and move on. Life goes on. Life should go on for everybody, men and women, at the end of the day. But this is the life that we living in, where you have a lot of exes, men that is doing all of these unfortunate, heinous things. So, and especially you younger men out here, you definitely, to eliminate 80% of your problem, don't, number one, get in depth with letting her know every movement. always have an out plan. And even when you get married, you should always have a escape plan, because unfortunately these women out here is very evil. They really are. And these modern day women is much cold-hearted than you men. They'll do a lot of things you wouldn't expect them to do. They'll tell you one thing in the beginning of the relationship, but when the relationship is over, they do a whole different situation. And they do not care to destroy you in any way. Even if it means destroying themselves, they don't care. Just to get at you. And they want to see you go down. They want to see you do bad. These ex-women have ill feelings towards you. And I'm just speaking in general of what I see within modern day females out here. You must protect yourself, men. That's a must. I have a lot of topics in the past that I talk about the difference between the women and females and so forth. And there's a lot of different topics over the course of years that you need to check out. But this topic here, will you be a good ex-girlfriend? Most likely, how many times you have when you have a breakup, the woman, you cool with her? That's a small percentage. And the only time you cool with a lot of times with a girlfriend, an ex-girlfriend, is a lot of times when you break up a scenario, she have some deep, dark secrets that she have done, maybe sleeping with other men while she was with you. So, of course, she's going to be cool, and she's not going to make no waves. I know, in life with women in my past that had other men on the side and stuff. I know those type of women. It is what it is. But, you let sleeping dogs lie and you just move on. I didn't go on and try to defame their character and all of that. It is what it is. This is just the sands of life. And also, you men, if you have women, women break away from you, you don't get all hell over bent and crazy and stuff. And I'm saying with the men, a little footnote, let it go. Let it go, men. Let it go. Let it go. It's okay. Let it go. This is a big, big world out here. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of women all over this stinking planet Earth. And if you can't travel, you got thousands of women in your region, in your town. Thousands. Just think about that. Even if the town is small, just think, thousands of women that is percolating, waiting for you. Just put that in your mind. Even the smaller towns, there's thousands of women. You might not want them, but they out there. Thousands of women that you can talk to, that you could potentially go out. Thousands. Not hundreds. When you really put things in perspective, men, because the percentages is more women than men. It's like a 1 to 10 ratio or 1 to 20 ratio. Depends on the region where you reside. But that means there's thousands of women out here that you can talk to. That new women at that you can meet up with. Even in the smaller towns that population 500,000 or 200,000, there's thousands of women that you can talk to, new, that you can circulate and talk to. So keep that in mind. You must have an abundance mindset. When you put things in perspective, it's not that serious. So when you start putting things in perspective, you will find that these women, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. You shouldn't be killing yourself, men, just not literally, but, crying and whining. When she's your ex, she's your ex. That's what it is. And 9 out of 10, it's not even worth going back to her. There's exception to the rules, but most likely there's nothing there. She's not the same person anyway, in any type of fashion. She had other men that she ran through after you. So her body's not going to be the same as when she met you. Let's be for real. That's why she's your ex, for whatever reason. Just think about this, men. On a side note, if you're trying to go back to her, do you think her body is the same as it was when you met her years previous? No matter how well she keeps her in shape or whatever, her mind is different. Just think about that. Excuse me. Her mind is different than when you met her. Even if you broke up with her a year ago, or you were trying, still that's a year. She's different. She's been out there in these streets, one way or the other. So just take it for what it is. If you cool with her, she's cool with you, that's cool. If you happen to, go back and y'all guys, enjoy each other, so to speak, again. I mean, different folks, different strokes. I don't see anything wrong with that per se, but just know, men, don't get caught up in saying, oh, you want to get back with her and stuff like that, because chances are it's not going to work again. Are there exceptions to the rules? Absolutely. I definitely won't say never. But the percentages, if you go with the stats, the statistics of life, once she's your ex, it's really over. Can you really just, be cool and then, let's be for real. You see her, y'all hang out together, have fun and kick it. Can you do that? Yeah, you can. But men, don't get caught up. Don't get caught up. And that's why I'm telling you, young guys, don't get caught up in a situation going backwards. Because just to realize it's not the same. And I'm just telling you that from my personal experience, that, I had to understand that it's not the same going backwards. So your best bet is to push it forward and meet new people and be in different and better situations. And just know that when you break up from that ex, especially in this day and time, because a lot of modern day females is not mature where they just going to let things lie, your business is going to be put out there in one way or the other. And it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. So you always, and I'm repeating it, not exposing all information to her for her to defame your character, and B, if she knows there's intel on her, that can hurt her brand, my question from me to you, will she be so quick to put things out there? I'm a firm believer in keeping notes, just in case, among other things, but I leave it as that, just in case. Just in case she gets out of pocket, just in case. Just in case you want to get out of pocket, okay. You want to go there? Okay. You sure you want to go there? And then when these modern day females start thinking about it, when they come to their senses, they be like, oh man, he got this on me? I did this? There's what? There's... he got what? Oh. So I'm not, for reasons, I think I'm not going to actually, that's something y'all guys going to have to figure out on your own. But, and as you know, I'm just throwing certain words out there. You're going to have to pick it up on your own, but, and I don't want to get y'all men jammed up on a criminal situation. But y'all guys have to figure out, men, you're going to have to figure out your own intel. And only having intel, a woman will understand that it could go both ways. And then she will be a good ex-girlfriend or wife. Thank you for listening.
Sí.